Sportsbit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Welcome to Sportsbit. Thursday, November 16th. Teddy covers here, and let's get right into it. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. B. Start with bad for the books from last night. How about the 76ers on ESPN? Bet up from -2.5 up to -4. They end up winning the game by 6. A nice closeout in that contest from Philadelphia on the road. Joel Embiid, 46 points, 15 boards, 7 assists, 7 blocks. He was phenomenal last night. Absolutely a difference maker. And, of course, Lonzo Ball in versus Lonzo Ball out. We've talked about this here on Sportsbit more than once before. Look at the graphic. Ball in, 21 minutes. Lakers are -18 in real plus-minus. Ball out, +12. Without their hyped rookie on the floor. Ball just 1 of 9 from the field, only 2 assists. And his struggles, along with Embiid's dominance, certainly a big part of the reason why the books did not enjoy the 76er Laker game from last night. Tough beat? Yeah, Portland -5.5 against Orlando. I'm not going to call it a bad beat. This was a tough beat. The Blazers in control of the game throughout the fourth quarter. They're up 8 with less than a minute to go. And then Jonathan Simmons hits a 3 and a couple of free throws in the last 40 seconds. The 2 free throws with just 6 seconds left. Portland wins by only 5, laying 5.5 against the Magic. That was tough for Blazers backers, but it wasn't the only one in the NBA last night. There was a good handful. What about the Utah Jazz? +3.5, +4 against the Knicks. The Jazz led most of the way. It was a 1-point game in the final minute, and then boom, Hardaway hits a 3 to go up 4, hits a couple of free throws to go up 6. 1 second left, Rodney Hood banks in a 30-foot 3 to cover, but he left just enough time to foul. Hardaway goes swish, swish. The Knicks win by 5. Wild finish at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks get the money. Tough beat for Utah backers. What about bad for the books? Got to talk about Atlanta. Atlanta took a ton of money. Wise guy money. They're the only team that betting the Hawks right now, but the only guys who are betting the Hawks. But certainly we saw a fair bit of it. Hawks bet up from 3.5 to -5 against Sacramento. And boy, the Kings won straight up at Dallas in their first road game. Since that time, they are 0-7-1 against the spread on the highway, getting annihilated every loss by 9 or more. In this 3-game road trip so far, they lost by 27, 18, and 46 last night at Atlanta. They were +6.5, +11, and +5 in those 3 ball games. All 3 of them double-digit defeats against the spread. Well, one time they were +11 and lost by 18, so I guess they only lost that one by 7. Another bad result for the books last night. Indiana, ton of money, +5 down to +3 against the Grizzlies. A lot of that was Mike Conley, who sat out last night for Memphis. He's got a bad Achilles tendon. And boy, the Grizzlies offense spent much of the game in disarray. Their defense was obliterated. Head coach David Fizdale, quote, "For the first 3 quarters, I just had no answer because we just weren't locked in defensively for whatever reason. Our defense is plummeting because of our lack of focus and lack of effort." The 67 first-half points for the Pacers, the most allowed by the half for Memphis this season, is worth noting, though. Even with the struggles the Grizzlies are having, they did get JaMychal Green back in the lineup after missing 12 games from an ankle injury that occurred in the season opener. His presence on the floor should help them moving forward. Bad bet. Well, they were betting the Indiana Hoosiers last night. Indiana +3 to +13 down to +11 against Seton Hall. They lost the game 84-68. And the market is saying, Indiana +13 against Seton Hall? Huh? Turns out they should have been at least +16 against Seton Hall. It's going to take a while before the markets really begin to accept how much Archie Miller and Indiana are completely starting over again. This is a major rebuild job for the Hoosiers. One more bad for books. College hoops last night. BYU Princeton. Ton of under money. 154.5 down to 148. Yeah, that fell 121. It's not going to be the same tempo for Dave Rose and BYU this season. Bettors already ready to pounce.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.